Uchiha Konnichiwa. This Curry Master Arigato gozaimasu for watching my video. My video. I love. Where's it going? I'm Samuel Bentonell, born and raised Oklahoma areas. Yeah, Oklahomies to me. I grew up in Waters, Oklahoma, a small town. This is gonna be a life story before I sing my short-made song, which I've never sung before, so it might suck. Well, fuck it. On to my past. I was born 1990, January 24th. Grew up at 3 years old, started speaking. My mom thought I was retarded, but I just was too busy thinking. I love thinking. Even now I like thinking. But never cared about doing anything unless I was asked to do it. That'll come later. How you understand, but here it goes. From 3 to 6 years old, 3 years of my life, I kept on using voices without caring for meaning of sound. Pre-kindergarten came. Went to school for like 2 months. Didn't use any voice but one basic voice to the teacher and the students. One day I had a bright idea. I'll show everybody at school all the voices and see how they think of it. The kids called me alien, the girls loved it, the boys hate me because the girls loved me, ha ha. So, a few weeks later, I got into a fight. Really funny fight. It was so funny. But no, it wasn't funny. Because after that fight, yeah, they called me retarded. The teachers did. They thought all the kids laughing at one child meant he was retarded. Wow. Sorry about that. Coffee at the same time. But funny. I'm gonna put this out and smoke a cigarette. After 2 cigarettes, I'm quitting cigarettes. I love weed more than cigarettes, but I'm gonna have to quit both of them soon. Just because I don't give a damn about any more seeds of earth. I hate all seeds of earth, even humanity, truly now. Well, the U.S. called me retarded because the teacher thought I was retarded because all the kids laughed at me. Well, as time went on, they clipped my tongue, took away my free will. After that, I used only a stupid sounding voice. The voice I'm using right now, almost. It was like this. But I always liked using this voice even for the U.S. just because it was a voice I started using after I got my tongue clipped. Because they clipped my tongue, I forgot my original voice. Which if I ever left my mom's house, ever went into the ward, I would forget this voice. I would forget this voice. I hated this voice all my life. It was a voice I chose to use because what the U.S. did to me. Well, I quit using all the blends of the voices. This went with my life all the way up to 5th grade. 5th grade was fun. Told a girl a gas can blew up in my hand. Was watching Lady in the Tramp 2. And we was in the library. It was the testing time. Well, I told her a gas can blew up in my hand at home. Well, all I know after lunch, I'm in the office, there's a police officer, and he plays a stupid card. Called the stupid cop. The cop that made me lie for the first time in my life. It was so funny. So funny. He asked me, "Where's the bomb, kid?" I said, "What bomb?" question mark. And I don't like answering the same question twice. And he said, "God damn it, I know there's a fucking bomb here. Where's the bomb? Tell me before I get the dogs and everything to search this entire building." So I was like, "Okay, there's a bomb. I don't know where the fuck it is. It's up your ass, maybe." That's what I thought. I didn't say it just because I didn't want to be a dick. So I said, uh, there's a bomb. Where is it? And that's what I said. He was like, "Don't play around with me." Some bullshit. It was funny. It's a long conversation. You should ask the cop if he's still alive, which I don't think he is. It would be funny. Then, of course, after that, Bull got put into juvenile hall for a week. Bull. The next year, 9/11 happened. And I just smiled and was like, ha ha, and thought it was going to happen. Just had a good clue that something was going to get blown up. Some type of history, somewhere, somehow. I just never cared what exact history of men, because men have prophecy of free will. Well, as time went on, 6th grade, I hated math. I loved numbers all my life. 6th grade, I hated math. Had my first reason to hate math. Rounding. My favorite number is 3. Well, I was 16 years old, 9th grade, was doing a thing so I could graduate a year early or something. Well, I said fuck that year. I ended up learning Japanese numbers and doing my math homework in Japanese. It was a lot funner. Really, a lot funner. It is funny to hear what a teacher said about it. It was so funny. After that, come out Christmas. I'm talking about for most of the year, I didn't go to the first hour, which was math, and after lunch, which was reading, writing, Miss of the Tixies, whatever these bullshit fiction sounds made up by men for stupid meaning of bullshit fiction. Well, I dropped out of school, 16 years old, 2006. Ended up moving by 17 to Duncan. Ended up moving to Oklahoma City by 18. Lived here all up till now, which at 19 years old, ooh, 2009, December 20th, wrote Peace and Love. Rewrote it the very next day, an hour later, because it was 11:30 p.m. when I wrote the first version. I was like, wow, it's almost, wow, I might as well just write another song or two, then rewrite this song. So I did. I wrote 2 songs, then I wrote Peace and Love again. Well, after that, it took me a while to get a microphone from the homie that lived in the same apartments. Got that. Then recorded 3 songs, and I think it broke. because my brother messed with the mic or something. I was like, fuck. And it took me even longer to get a new mic, which after I got that, I was like, fuck it. I got these recorded already. I'm just gonna put them on YouTube. January, January 3rd, 2010. 9 days before I day. Which is funny. Which was 21 days before I was 20. Which was a year and 21 days before I was 21. Which, this voice I'm using, well, this voice is I've only been using for 4 years out of my 21-year life. And, yeah, this was funny. It's funny. Been known for over a year, no one cared. And trust me, when I was a kid, before 16 years old, I was walking on the back of a trash truck. I was throwing newspapers. I remember Christmas for like 8, 10, 15 years. Some weird years, I don't really remember, I don't care. I even remember as a baby being put in the car and newspapers stacked beside me. Yeah, my mom been doing newspapers for a long time. Also, when I got older, I learned how to move by throwing newspapers in any direction while looking in any direction. Able to throw a newspaper in any direction while moving in any direction. Because my dad would let us, me and my brother, out on the street. We'd run down the streets. And by the time Sam went and did his own street and got down to the other side, we was already there. Yeah, I was quite fast. I was marked at 38 miles an hour, about almost 40. My brother was 42 miles an hour back when we was kids. Right now, if I was to actually run, I could probably get 35 miles an hour. If I was to do what I did to move in any direction, I could probably get up to 40, no problem. 45, maybe 50. But that's not really running. It's more of a skip type movement. Literally, you can do it in any direction. I can even do it with 1 foot. It just might not be that fast with 1 foot. But I never cared about moving my body. The few times I do it when I walk to 7-Eleven, it's like, fuck, I'll be bored if I move this fast or if I don't move this fast. I might as well just not care and walk so I could think more, waste more time, because I never cared about time. Which was funny. I walked on, well, the Waters trash dump. I walked on the backhoe. I got to drive it a few times. I got to actually push trash into the trailer. I got to watch my dad compact it in with the backhoe. There was a cat there for a little bit while I was there, and I never got to drive it, never got to get in it or anything. I was like, fuck. Then in recent years, when I was like 12 or so, we went all the way across some weird fields and shit to another waste dump, which stayed there for a few months out of the year or something. Yeah. It really sucked. I remember getting stung by a bee. Or actually, it was a wasp, not a bee. I stuck my hand into a hole in one of those big thimbles that the wires wrapped around. It was a huge one, talking about a good 6, 7 feet. That it was laying down. I just grabbed on it, and there was a hole in the side where the wires wrapped on. I put my hand in it. Bit. Was stung, whatever. My cigarette went out on me. Fuck. Just makes it more time before I roll a blunt. Whew. Which I don't know about y'all, but I'm a good blunt roller. I don't know why. I could use a quarter of a gram and roll a blunt that's smokable. I could use half a gram. I could use all the way up to probably 10 grams for a blunt. It's just like, wow. Why the people consult? Okay. Being a QP, being how bad legally it is, sucks so badly. Talking about, I could smoke a pound a day.